top-tier counterattack defense capital, Xiao Zhan Zhao Liying is tough. Liu Yifei and Wang Yibo insist on going his own way. The top counterattack defense capital, Xiao Zhan, Zhao Liying are tough, and Wang Yibo insists on going his own way. The entertainment industry is full of capital, and most of the stars are reduced to pawns. Many things are beyond their control. Even which movie to choose is arranged by the capital. I don't have any say, but there are some stars offending the capital for disobedience, but still winning the hearts of the people. Even the capital had to give in. To be precise, when a star has enough strength or traffic, he can truly control his personal life and all career development trends. 1. Xiao Zhan. In 2016, Xiao Zhan debuted in the draft and signed a 10-year contract. As we all know, Xiao Zhan offended the capital. He now has to share 70% to 80% of all his income. After he finished filming Chen Qingling, he had almost no resources before the broadcast. Fortunately, with the help of Xinli and Penguin, he has the hope of turning around. In the end, Wei Wuxian became popular because of the role of Wei Wuxian. He fought a lot of lawsuits over the termination of his contract with Huajua. In the end, the company terminated his contract directly. He changed hands and changed a house, and the current situation between the two parties is that the company still draws his share, but it has nothing to do with work. The top counterattack defends the capital, Xiao Zhan, Zhao Liying is tough. Liu Yifei and Wang Yibo insist on going his own way. Xiao Zhan was 26 years old when he entered the entertainment industry. After joining the idol group, Long Danny didn't like him very much, and she was not an obedient artist. Thanks to hid, Xiao Zhan went to the crew to audition alone, and was appreciated by Xinli. With the help and support of friends in the circle, Zhou Yutuang, Li Ken and others introduced him to plays, and gradually played some small roles. Emotional Order became popular. It can be said that his luck is not bad. With the support of strong fans, he is now a leader among male stars in terms of commercial resources, and he can also choose his favorite roles independently. 2. Diliba. Diliba's appearance is even more glamorous and glamorous. In fact, her character is relatively simple and cute. Diliba is a very thoughtful girl. She has long considered transformation. She saw the plot of 85 Girls in Transition. She is almost 40 years old and still wants to act as a puppet. Even her fans lamented that she is 30 years old, and her appearance is not girly, so she has to consider changing her acting style as soon as possible. She can't always play the puppet beauty. Although the ancient puppet market is huge, it is the easiest to realize. Diliba doesn't want to take on more puppet shows. On the one hand, she likes dramas and literary films, and wants to broaden her career. She has been spinning in circles, always acting repeatedly. The audience will get tired of watching, and her acting skills will enter a bottleneck period. She really wanted to challenge different types of roles, so she fought with the company for a year. This year, she only took endorsements in variety shows, but the company couldn't hold back anymore and let her take on main dramas. 3. Zhao Liying. The top counterattack defends the capital, Xiao Zhan, Zhao Liying is tough. Liu Yifei and Wang Yibo insist on going his own way. Zhao Liying looks very cute and fresh, but she is actually very individual and sharp. She is also the first star to openly confront capital. When she was filming There Are Bandits, when a relative changed the script, she was so angry that she posted pictures of hamburgers to make fun of it. Zhao Liying usually talks a lot, but she can't tolerate random changes to the script. She thought it was disrespectful to work. Even if she ridiculed her in public, she would definitely offend the capital. But she also had to speak out. Zhao Liying relies on the performance of each work to achieve her current glory. She even changed the aesthetics of the entertainment industry. If Liu Yifei unified the aesthetics of the entertainment industry, then Zhao Liying changed the aesthetics. Before her, she was such a sweet girl with a short round face, it was difficult to take the lead. At most, I can play the second female role. At that time, the director's aesthetic was still a square face with an oval face. People like Gao Yuan and Liu Yifei are the first choice. The little round face is too juvenile. The success of the show opened up the way for Xiao Hua with a round face to counterattack, and also made the entertainment industry discover that a round face can also attract audiences. 4. Yang Zi. After Yang Zi left Huanru, she founded her own company. Now she works alone. The studio is full of relatives, and her parents will participate in everything big and small. The advantage is that her family takes good care of her and considers her mood in everything. The disadvantage may be that she is not very professional, such as her red carpet look. It can be seen that she and her family do not accept all sexy looks. The dresses are all off the shoulders and most of them are lovely princess dresses. Coupled with the fact that the family will definitely consider the character's situation when accepting the play, and will not let her daughter accept controversial scripts, Yang Zi listens to her parents more than capital. Her father also relied on his daughter's success to become an investor. He will invest in some small film and television dramas. Yang Zi will introduce friends to act. She still discusses things with her parents. 10 years ago, she was originally a little singy in a drama, but later she started from scratch and became a popular little actress. She really made up her mind. After all, Xiao Qinggai's market is too small to produce more good books. Even if there are Da Yangjin Battle and Changsha, she still temporarily changed roles because of doubts about her commercial value, so she had to change her career to become Huidan. Finally became popular. Yang Zi's resources have never been very good, but she played a bad card. Wang Zha. 5. Liu Yifei. Liu Yifei films Xiao Longqueen Yuan and Zhao Linger at the age of 18. She is almost a fairy in costume dramas, but she stops here, which is amazing. She has been working in the film industry for over 10 years. What a great resource. Except for Mulan, she has not cooperated with any major directors. Even in this case, she hasn't done a TV series in many years. Even when the traffic was the busiest in the past few years, the price was almost sky high. As for the pay, she still does not make film and television dramas. You must know that the salary of this TV series is many times higher than that of the movie. Why doesn't she make a lot of money? Liu Yifei also offended the capital back then. When she was popular all over the country in her teens, all major brokerage companies wanted to sign her. She was worried that she would not be able to freely sign contracts with others, so she continued to work as a self-employed person until now. This situation turned her from a darling to a competitor of all brokerage companies, because her popularity is too great. They are all Xiao Ahua. In those years, her colleagues crazily smeared her on the internet. All kinds of rumors were very ugly. Her original intention was Audrey Hepburn. She simply turned around and entered the film industry. She did not compete with her colleagues. Avoid and not fight, and no one will slander you. For more than 10 years, she has been living freely and happily. She is the most unique existence among the 85 flowers. The audience still buys her very much. She is sought after by the audience, and the audience already has a filter of the times for her. 6. Wang Yibo. The top counterattack offends the capital. Xiao Zhan Zhao Liying is tough. Liu Yifei and Wang Yibo insist on going his own way. Wang Yibo has now devoted himself to the film industry. Many netizens are curious about why he transformed so early. In fact, this was not arranged by Lihua, but his personal idea. If he made ancient puppets now, he would definitely make more money. The income gap between the two is huge, but he still insists on making movies, and he can also play a supporting role, and he doesn't listen to capital at all. Lihua's capital is just a few shareholders. There are resources for cat movies and TV dramas, but they must be TV dramas. It is easier to make money, but the risk of filming is quite high. Wang Yibo chose to make films by himself, and no one could convince him. The first-line TV dramas are basically the protagonists, and the salary is tens of millions, while the movies are generally only a few million, and the shooting time is about the same. This is the rule of the film industry. It can't go on like this. Film is an industry where no one knows where to go. If the box office is not good, they lose money completely. Investors also huddle together to keep warm and share risks. Even the top stars are paid very little. No matter how long it takes, the salary is not high. Wang Yibo really wants to create a masterpiece, or he is still clear-headed and understands that traffic is only temporary, and only works can last forever. Instead of realizing it at the peak of traffic, it is better to complete the transformation. In fact, top performers in showbiz are pretty special. They either have unique personalities or experience legends. That kind of docile and obedient artist, no matter how good the actual conditions are, can become top-notch. A true top performer has character and doesn't compromise. He is very rigid in his bones and never lets others manipulate him. Even if he sacrifices part of his own interests, he will stick to his own ideas. At the same time, his heart is also very hard, able to withstand the wind and rain of the outside world, even gossip. There are very few stars with top potential, and it doesn't make sense to become popular in the end. In fact, they have their own limitations. For example, their inner vision is not big, or they are relatively glassy, and their career ambition is too weak. Capital can spend resources to support small traffic stars, but big traffic stars are still determined by fans and audiences. If top stars can maintain their popularity, they must have good works, and when they transform at the right age, they will also be recognized and supported by the audience. Road to Brightness. Li Kan and Wang Yibo. Li Kan's acting skills in The Road to Life are extraordinary. Li Kan and Wang Yibo's spy war drama Road to Brightness has been filming for a while, and the confidentiality work is done very well. So far, except for a Reuters photo of Li Kan with exquisite makeup and well-dressed clothes, and Wang Yibo's shabby clothes and lonely expression, no other photos have leaked out, which is full of mystery. Spy war dramas have elements of love, thrills, and suspense, so the ratings have always been guaranteed, and they have both family and country feelings and children's feelings. The thrilling battle of wits is interspersed with thrilling feelings, which is particularly enjoyable, extraordinarily touching. After Bright Road is broadcast, the data and discussion volume will definitely not be bad, because there will be top-notch Wang Yibo participating. Although Wang Yibo's acting skills have been criticized, and the roadshow of the unknown also exposed shortcomings, but the painstaking efforts accumulated over the years. The popularity of internal entertainment should not be underestimated. The main reason why Chen chose to cooperate with Wang Yibo for the second time was because of the good box office of the unknown. Therefore, it is impossible for Wang Yibo to participate in film and television dramas without splash. His black and red physique means that as soon as his work is broadcast, countless people will pay attention and discuss it. Although Li Kan's traffic is far less than Wang Yibo's, her acting skills are recognized. The ratings of The Road of Life, which is currently on the air, have been rising all the way. At present, Kuayan's ratings have broken 3, and the average CVB has broken 2. Xiao Zhan, played by Li Kan, is even more outstanding in terms of attention and discussion. This time, she can be called subversive in both modeling and acting, but such a fashionable and sweet person can play a village girl who was originally rustic and then counterattacked and became a big boss. There is no sense of disobedience. Both fans and passers-by are full of praise for Li Kan's delicate, natural and freely retractable performance. You know, Li Kan was born in Kunkwapara, and his temperament is naturally cold and refined, but he can interpret the simplicity and nature of Xiao Zhan in the 1980s. There is a lot of real kung fu in it. Wang Yibo and Li Kan, one is in charge of traffic, the other is in charge of acting, so how are their positions in this TV series determined? There has been no official announcement since the filming of this drama started, but a blogger broke the news just now. The two are evenly matched, and there is a discrepancy with the previously rumored Wang Yibo. For Wang Yibo's previous rumors, many people find it incredible, because Wang Yibo has no actual achievements so far, and Li Kan has been in the circle for a long time. The roles she played, such as Princess Chunin and Han Xiangjian, are deeply rooted in the hearts of the people, especially this time Xiao Zhan made her transform from an idol drama to a mainstream drama, and the pattern suddenly opened up. Of course, regardless of whether Li Kan and Wang Yibo are divided into two, as long as the plot is good and the actors' acting skills are good, it will bring dividends to both parties and help their careers reach a new peak.